Yeah, Oshun. So I decided to do a live free tarot event from my YouTube channel instead of TikTok because when I tried TikTok a month ago, I'm not gonna lie, it was just too chaotic for me, too much energy, and all the energy wasn't good energy. Some of it was negative energy. And I just decided that I don't want to do my lives when I do my free tarot events from TikTok no more. I'm just gonna continue to do it from my Facebook page, Energy Ocean 333, and from my YouTube page, Energy Ocean. I used to do it from Instagram, but they done made a rule where I have to get more followers on that channel. So if you want to see me start putting out more readings on my Instagram, then by all means, please, tell others about my channel that's into the whole wanting to get a free tarot card reading event. And if you're not subscribed or a follower under my Instagram, by all means, check out my work, Energy Ocean 333 on my Instagram and tell others about me. With that being said, I had to get all the public announcements out there. I've already prayed and meditated before I started this live. So I'm gonna give, people a chance to kind of join in. And if people don't join in, then I'm just gonna do a general reading for the public and leave some good positive, high lifting spiritual messages to uplift your spirit, uplift your day, uplift your week, and uplift your month. Now, for people that's new that don't really know about uh, who I am and what I represent, well, I use all my gifts that the Creator, God, some call them high power. I call them high power. Some call them God. So I'm gonna use those terms in my reading. When I say high power, I'm talking about Most High Source, God, the Creator of life, the universe, all of that, the heavens, all of that. I use all the gifts that High Power gave me. I do music. I drive trucks for a living. I also do tarot card readings. Um, it's many different things that I choose to use my creativity to do to give back not only to myself but to the community and just light the path for others, pave the way for others to to have willpower, courage, determination to pretty much do what makes you happy in life. So, if you want to tune in to my live and ask a free tarot card event, you can join in on the video. Uh, you can comment under the video, ask questions. Be patient with me because this is my first time doing a live under YouTube. I normally do my free live tarot events on Facebook or Instagram. So this is new for me. So I'm still learning how to work the live on this YouTube channel. You said drugs make you happy. Should you do more? That's the question that I really don't have to pull cards for, but I could just straight out answer that question for you. Has drugs brought anything good to your life? That's the question you should ask yourself because if it's only providing you with a temporary happiness that fade quickly and train wreck the other areas of your life, then you should be able to answer that question that no, you shouldn't do drugs. But I mean, that's your personal choice. So, if you want to go that way in life, then you got to understand it'll have a domino effect. And if you still choose to do drugs because it give you a temporary happiness, then that's on you. Home gender, I think that's your name. So with that being said, the way this channel work and the way my free lives work, when you ask questions, you know, I can't tell you what to ask because you can ask whatever you want to ask. But this free life is meant to help people in different areas of their life and actually help steer people in a more positive direction that can provide happiness long term, not just short term. So, on this channel, I would like for everyone to remain respectful of the other viewers and of people that's asking questions, and of course of myself. Yes, Princess KODSOJ. Yes, you can ask a question. What's your question? What's your question that you would like to ask? And oh yes, in this reading, to make it fair to everybody, I only do one question readings on my free events. If you would like to ask more questions, please reach out to me, DM me, Energy of Ocean 333 at Gmail for a personal reading. What are A's? What are A's? Mm, so I'm trying to understand your question. You said, "What are A's current feelings and next actions towards me?" I'm confused. Is this a person that you're asking about on how they feeling and what's their next action towards you? Could you give me a little more detail for me to be able to answer your question fully, to give you a very good, accurate answer? Okay. Okay. So on your person, can you give me a specific as far as this person that's named A? Is the who is this person in your life? Is this like your significant other, like you're in a relationship with this person? Or is this like a friend or coworker? Who is this person by the name of A that's in your life? Like, what is their role in your life? What is their title as far as girlfriend, boyfriend, wife, husband, coworker, your lover? Okay, y'all been dating. Okay, well let's see. How far at the halfway light? Let me turn the camera around so you can see the cards that I'm pulling. Hold on. Let me get you right. How far at the halfway light? Three of that answers for the halfway light of the universe. Can I get some answers, some clarity and confirmation on Princess? I'm trying to make sure I'm pronouncing your name right. Princess Code Koso. She's she's been dating someone for a while and she wants to know about her current partner. Can I get one card to kind of give me some clarity and confirmation with that? I've heard the house like that. Okay, so what came out is the hangman tarot card. I can see this situation another way. So the person that you're questioning, what it's basically saying you need to see this situation another way. Like, why are you currently having doubts about the way they're feeling about you? Let me try to see if I can get some clarity and confirmation on this hangman. How proud of has my life spirit guides and ancestors has light of the universe. Can I get some clarity? Okay. Why are you currently questioning about your person if y'all not really having any problems when it comes to peace and harmony in y'all relationship? Yeah, it's pretty much you're not really having no big problems right now. So is this an insecurity that you having that's making you question about your person? Because right now it don't seem like y'all have any major problems in your situation right now. So I mean, they're currently showing you that they're creating peace and happiness with you. They're not really just giving you major problems right now. Can I get one more card? It sounds like it's a trust issue on your behalf, or insecurity on your behalf. What came out was love affair, harmony, peace, and balance, love affair, and family ties. So let me ask you: did you get with this person that you're in a situation with? Was it? How did you meet this person? Because you shouldn't really be questioning how they feeling because it's not really giving you any problems in this relationship unless y'all started off like a sneaky link type way or just a friendship type way. But I say if they not giving you any problems and they showing you that they care and they, showing you their feelings, then I say don't create a problem until this becomes a problem with the situation on how they feeling. And that's how they feeling towards you. They don't feel like it's any problems in our relationship. So I say try to trust the process. If you have an insecurity that's going on within yourself, try to ask yourself deep questions on why you feel this way towards your person because they're not really giving you an issue right now, princess. I hope that was, you know, able to kind of answer your question. And if you want a personal reading, reach out to me and I can go more into details, like far as making it more personal, adding y'all personal names. So I can dig deeper into the situation. What's your okay? The win. Do you have a question for me? The win 029. What's your opinion on gay emo people? Well, this not on this particular reading, how my readings go, it's not about my personal opinion. This is more about to help your personal life, far as if you have a question going on with your finances or your love life or like you trying to move from one job to the next and you trying to get some clarity and confirmation when it comes to that. Because my personal opinion about gay emo people, I don't really see how my personal opinion would help your situation because you should be who you want to be. And if you love being who you are, then it don't matter about my opinion or no one else's opinion, long as you are happy with yourself and you don't see nothing wrong with your lifestyle as far as that goes, then it really doesn't matter my opinion or anyone else. You stand true in who you are and you find people who accept who you are and love who you are. So if you wanted to know my opinion, that's my opinion on how I feel about that. The win 029. I already know he. I already know. Princess, you already know what. I couldn't get that last part of the question you were saying or the answer. Can I get clarity on next action because I didn't get it? Okay, basically, the clarity that I'm trying to give you when I answered your question when it comes to your person is, if it's showing that your relationship from the cards that I pulled that there is no issues in y'all connection and that he's currently showing you that he cares about trying to create peace, love, and happiness in y'all dynamic or y'all relationship that y'all got going on. So what I'm trying to say is if he's showing you that he has not showed you any other ways of he don't care or that he's cheating, you need to trust the process. Trust what he's showing you because it's an insecurity within you if you're questioning how he's feeling if he hasn't showed you anything but love and trust and honesty and peace. And when I pulled the cards, it showed that there's no problems going on, not no deep problems. You know, like some minor stuff. Maybe y'all might bicker over some small things, but it's showing that he shows his affection and love to you and he be trying to be honest as much as possible with you because when I pull the cards of peace and harmony and the hangman card, you need to see this situation another way. That's what the hangman card means. That means you having doubts. You need to look at the situation another way that he's not he's showing you that you matter. So don't create a problem in your head if it's not there. That's what the cards was basically saying when it came out. The hangman card, see the situation the other way, and the peace and harmony card, basically. That's why I was asking questions on like how did y'all start y'all relationship off because maybe the doubt was put there in the beginning on how y'all started y'all relationship. That's why I was like, I might need to do a deeper reading or personal reading on you if you want one. But this, my free reads is just straight, just one answer. I mean, one question, one answer. I can't really just go into deep details because I have other people just joining the live and asking questions. But my question was more, what does he have planned romantically for me? Surprise coming up, but thanks. On that one, on the surprise, now that's cute that you want to know. I cannot spoil this surprise for you. No. What I'm trying to tell you is trust that it's going the way you want it to go. This what this reading is saying. And sometimes surprises are meant to be many blessings, and it should not be spoiled. So that's I I can't dig into the surprise part. I will have to do personal reading to dig deep on exactly what that surprise is. But what I will say from the cards that came out far is, I think it was Family Ties card came in. It sounded like to me he ready to create a deeper bond with you besides girlfriend, boyfriend, or friend living relationship. He ready. The surprise is, if you get what I'm saying, he's trying to take it up a notch. Yeah. So if you wanted to hit on that, that's what that family tie card means. It means like a baby getting involved, a high level of commitment, engagement, marriage. That's what that card meant. So what came out to see the situation another way. The other card was peace, balance, and harmony, and family tie card. So, and I believe the love affair card came out, which is love affair. You could have started off as a love affair, like a basic girlfriend, boyfriend, but the next card that came out after that was what was it, family ties. So that means it's showing an escalation of the how y'all graduating in y'all relationship, as far as you want to take it up or not. So I hope there was, more clarity for that question. And I do hope that you do get to the point of starting a family with him if that's what you want to do. Because it's definitely, I can tell in the cards there's something that's crossing his mind, and that he's planning. He's showing escalation of, like, he's building, whether it's mentally, he's thinking about what actions can he take to actually physically build it in y'all relationship. So what I'm saying is, trust the process, princess. Trust the process, because it's definitely going the way you want it to go. And if you want more readings from me, please, reach out to me, DM me, Energy Ocean 333. I'm on Gmail, that's my email. And I'm also on other social media, like on Instagram is Energy Ocean 333. Facebook is Energy Ocean 333. I'm also on TikTok too. So you can find me if you want to further do more readings with me. And if you like my style, and you want to support my channel, by all means, follow me, subscribe to the YouTube or my other social media platforms. And I really hope that that was able to bring clarity to you. And I really do thank you for tuning into my live and showing love and supporting my channel. Thank you, Princess. Is there anyone else that would like to ask a question? Is there anyone else? Because I'm going to go ahead on and do a general reading for the collective as a whole, for everyone as a whole that has joined this live. Because my free reading events, it only lasts like an hour. So if I do 5 o'clock p.m. Central Time, it ends at 6 o'clock Central Time. So that's how I usually do my readings. I do my readings once a month. So how are you able to be able to tell when I'm finna do my once a month reading? I always post it on my stories and post it on my platforms on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. So if you're not following that on my other social medias, please by all means go follow, so that way you can know when I'm doing my free once a month live events where you can ask one question, so you can, kind of put it on your schedule and keep up. Or just, if you don't do nothing else, get some positive advice, positive uplifting. So is there anyone else in the live that would like to ask a question? And if you're just joining, I just want to say thank you for joining and supporting my free event where you can ask one question. And the question can pretty much be about anything that you need guidance on in your life, or if you have a question about a particular person, place, thing, or you have a particular question about your job, finances, or you just want to tune in to just get positive advice from it, and you don't want to ask a question at all, it's fine too. Only thing I ask is, if you could share the video, share the live, subscribe to my other channels. Hey, Phoenix. Hi. Thank you for tuning in to my live. Do you have a question that you would like to ask? And let me explain. This is my first time doing a live on YouTube. I normally do my lives on Facebook and Instagram, but I'm gonna start doing more lives on YouTube. So tune in. May I be added to the list if it's okay? Okay. Yes, you can be added to the list now. Explain to me the list because, like I said, this is my first time doing a live on YouTube, so I'm still learning how to use the live on YouTube. I normally do my lives from Facebook or from I used to do on Instagram, but I have to get more followers on my Instagram. So right now it's just Facebook and YouTube. Is there some good news coming in for you? Okay, let's see. How far the highest light? Let me turn my camera around so you can see my cards while I'm flipping for you, Phoenix. Now, I can read the highest light. Spirit guides, ancestors of the highest light of the universe. Would there be any good news? Can I get one tarot card to answer the question for Phoenix? Would there be any good news coming in for Phoenix? Okay. So what came out for you was the Ten of Wands card. I love and I care for myself first. So, all right. With these Ten of Wands card means you need to gather your willpower, courage, and determination because you've been having burdens in your life in different areas of your life. Because that's what these 10 ones mean. It means different things you've been taking on that's been burdening you. So you trying to figure out good news on, I guess, how to release some of these burdens. But you got to take care of yourself first before things start manifesting and coming into your life. In other words, if you've been draining yourself out with just overly giving to a situation, overly giving to a job, burning yourself out with jobs, overly giving to relationships, just overly giving and not nurturing back into yourself and doing things that make you happy. You need to take care of yourself first and clear out some of these burdens for the good news to come in. Can I get a call for clarity on this 10 of Wands for confirmation? High power, the highest light, spirit guide. Okay. So what came out, because it was too many cards, so I'm going to take the first card that came out, which is the Six of Pentacles. I give and receive for the universal good. So what this card means, if you're worried about your finances and you feel like you're trying to find your stability, you're trying to ground and balance yourself, you're going to have to start with loving and caring for yourself first in order, for good news to come in. Can I get some clarity and confirmation on these 10 of Wands and Six of Pentacles? I've heard the highest way light. Okay. So you have quite a couple cards coming out. So I'm going to break these down to you. What came out is love affair, thrills, continuous cycles of bad decisions and addictions. I'm going to explain this, but I'm just, letting you know what came out first. Harmony, balance, peace, and happiness, and karma, third parties, haters, and lesson learned. So, what's okay? Let me explain the love affair card. You got these burdens in your life because whoever you're dealing with is possibly putting burdens in your life, which is keeping you trapped in continuous cycles of bad decisions. It's the people you choose to surround yourself with, as far as the people you love. And this love affair card can go for a romantic partner, a friendship, just people that you surround yourself with that you show love to. That keep you trapped in continuous cycles of bad decisions, and in return, you keeping yourself trapped by dealing with these people. You seeking balance, peace, and harmony in your life, but you got a lot of people. Karmic means people that's not of your highest good, people that's not influencing you in the right way or leading you right down the right direction. Karmic's third party people interfering in your life and in your relationships that's putting these burdens in your life. So it sounds like to me you need to remove certain people out of your life. That means you're gonna have to cut off a couple of people. and you're gonna have to cut off whatever that got you stuck in bad decisions, even if it's in your finances. Even if you're trying to overly give and help certain people that you say you love, you're gonna have to love yourself first by cutting some of these people out. Stop helping some of these people, Phoenix. I mean, that's the only way you're gonna get good news in your life. Is you got to create the good news, which is removing these burdens for good things to come into your life. Because if you don't, they're going to constantly block up your money and just block up your happiness, block up your peace, block up your sanity. And in return, it's going to have you in a depressive state, just seeming like you spinning your wheels in a circle going round and round and round and round, and you ain't getting nowhere. So if you want to stop this cycle, it's got to start with you loving and caring for yourself first, and that's gonna mean put yourself first. You're gonna have a few people that's gonna think you selfish, but I'm sorry. You're gonna have to put yourself first and start removing some of these obstacles that you done put in your life in order for the good news to come in. I hope that was, you know, able to help you with your question. And if you want further details with it, by all means, please reach out to me if you want a personal. For the month of August, I'm only charging $45 for my personal readings. And on my personal readings, you can ask 4 questions on my personal readings. And my personal readings usually last an hour long as well. So we have a good 30 minutes left in my line. So if anyone wants to join or ask a question, by all means, please do so. Yeah, I just want to start off by thanking people for supporting this live. Thank you for joining. Thank you for contributing and trusting me to answer your questions as well. If you just now joining, my name is Energy Oshun. And I go by that name because I chose the name as a spiritual name because that's how I connect to myself and to higher power. Some people call me God. I chose this and it chose me this gift that I have that I want to share with everybody and help others. And it helps me as well. Because when I help others, I help myself too. I love to do what I'm doing. I love to be able, to help guide as much as I can. And in return, y'all help guide me too because you help strengthen my gifts. And it just makes me happy to be able to help others as much as myself. So thank you. Thank you, Phoenix. If you see her here, thank you. Is there anyone else that would like to ask a question, or is there anyone that I did not see that I may have skipped on the list? Because I'm answering the questions as I see you type them in. So it's really not an order. It's when I see your name and I see your question, I immediately start answering it. So, if I made a mistake and I skipped someone and didn't see someone that asked the question and I did not answer it, please by all means re-answer your question so I can answer. Well, until someone joins, I'm going to pull an angel number card. And these are handmade. I made them myself. And I use these cards to kind of give people positive vibes or positive message to help guide them for the day, the month, or, the week even. So until I get someone to ask a different question, I'm gonna pull an angel number for the general public. So I'm gonna turn my camera back around so you can see the cards that I'm pulling because I love for people to actually see me pull the cards, not just my face. So you can see that my craft, I'm really pulling cards. Okay. Prior to highest light, spirit guides and ancestors of the highest light of the universe. Can I get an angel card for the general public to guide everyone that has joined this live for the rest of this week? Can I get one angel number card to help guide the general public for the rest of this week? Okay. So the angel number card that came out is 1771. And it says, you should be gracious for everything that you have. Thank God slash higher power for all the blessings. Make room for more blessings in your life because you have earned every one of them. So, what this angel number card is basically saying is, even if you're not where you want to be in life, you still trying to attain more, and you're not at the best on how you feel. Be thankful for where you are already at in life, and you will be able to have more. Start off by thanking God. If you come have time for the blessings you already have, and more will come in and make room in your life for more blessings because you have earned them. So if you've been staying on track, you've been doing everything you're supposed to do, as far as you've been a decent person with good morals and character. You've been working out, trying to get your body right, eating right. You've been getting more sleep. You've been applying for higher positions at your job. You've been treating the person that you with in a relationship or a marriage right, then you can't do nothing but attract even more goodness in your life. Even if you're not exactly where you want to be in life, if you stay on the path of just being a good general person, keep putting action behind the things that you're trying to do without trying to get over on people, without trying to be mean, negative, neglective, and you just constantly thanking your creator, whatever you believe in, you can't do nothing but attract good. Good gonna follow you because you're walking in good. You oozing that out of your aura, out of your spirit. So you can't do nothing but attract good. So just be patient and keep moving in the right way, and you're gonna get what you're looking for. How proud the highest light, like spirit guides and ancestors of the highest light of the universe. Can I get one more angel number to guide everyone that has joined this live? Well, we had a lot of cards that fell out. So I'm gonna take all of them that fell on my floor because obviously the message needs to be told because I was just trying to get one more angel number card and several fell out. So we gonna just go. You know, so what came out next is angel number 66. And this angel number card says, when it comes to love, great things are about to happen to your family and other people close to you. There will be many milestones in your life to celebrate, and you will be inspired by them. So, if you're in a loving relationship, a loving marriage, or it's a friendship that's turning into a relationship, understand that great things in your love life is about to happen, and it's gonna be worth celebrating, and you will be inspired. Don't self sabotage by overthinking. Don't have doubts. If you haven't been shown anything to have a doubt about, don't create an imaginary scenario in your head. Just let the things come and flow through. The next angel number that came out was angel number 151, which says, after a long period of hardship and struggles in your life, the universe will reward you for evolving stronger from the struggles in life. Your spirit guides are proud of your progress and your efforts will have a good effect on your life. So, Phoenix, if you're still in the live, that angel number was for you. If you do the work and remove certain obstacles, struggles, and certain toxic patterns that you even have within yourself, even if you've been in a hardship and struggles, the universe going to get ready to reward you for doing that work and evolving. So, the message was for you, Phoenix, if you still here. The next angel number that came out is angel number 5757. And it says, this angel number gives you hope to live every other day in good spirit and energy. Your path in life is bright and clear for major manifestations. So if you are going through hard times of despair, then call upon angelic help, call upon the Creator, call upon God, call upon higher power. It goes by many names. And the last angel number that came out is angel number 4909. And it says, you are being guided towards change, and a cycle is coming to an end in your life, in a certain area of your life. Have faith that whatever you pray for is now coming into your life in the present. So, if you're being guided towards making certain changes when it's concerning your finances, career, um, love life, just any area of your life, whether you're moving from state to state or just from one neighborhood to the next, or you having changes in with your children, understand that certain things are coming to an end for new things to come in. So if it's ending, don't fight against that change. Don't fight against that ending that it happens. Far as let's say you have children getting ready to graduate high school and go off into their adult life. Don't hold on to them if they want to be released. Don't fight against that change because that cycle has to end for the new chapter in your life and your child life to begin. And if you get in the way of that, you can hinder yourself and the evolvement of your child. If it's a situation where, let's say, a relationship is changing, as far as y'all was girlfriend, boyfriend, now it's changing to marriage, or you just welcomed a new child, or you birthed a new child, or you birthed a new practical creation within the relationship, y'all starting a business together, even. Except that the old way of life is ending. It's brand new beginnings that's going to come into your life. And things gonna change. It's gonna have a major impact on your relationship if you're getting ready to experience having a child, getting ready to experience marriage, getting ready to experience even a breakup even. If those changes are coming into your relationship or marriage or friendship, it's necessary. If you fight against it, if you cling out of fear, if you don't want to accept that it's ending, you try to hold on, by all means necessary, you only prolonging something that's going to happen regardless, which is in return going to give you mental anguish or depression, sadness, because you holding on to something that's it's a must that it must transform into something else. And that's just you got to make those exceptions and accept things. Uh, the more you accept, the easier your new beginning will come in and be easier for you. So we got 20 minutes left in the live. So if anyone would like to ask a question before I get ready to end the live, by all means, you know, please ask. So I'm gonna pull a few more cards because I noticed that no one is asking questions, so I'm not going to go the full 20 minutes of the live if I don't get anyone to come in, but I will pull a few more cards. Power of the highest light, light, spirit guides, and ancestors of the highest light, light in the universe. Is there anything else that you would like everyone that is joined in this live to know before I end? Power of the highest light, light, spirit guides, okay? Uncharted Sea card came out. What this card means is you getting ready to go into uncharted territory. This is something brand new you never experienced. So all your actions that you have done that led up to now, you're in a situation where you might feel like you at a standstill in life and you don't know where you going next. So this is an unfamiliar feeling to you, which got you feeling like you on the uncharted sea and you're feeling all ways of emotions. Look, that's what this water represents. You feel like your boat, your foundation is your boat is getting rocked, and you don't know what moves to make this stay afloat. And it may feel strange because you're in an area where the old is fading out to bring in something new. My suggestion would be sometimes you have to stand still in life. Stop trying to figure out everything even though it feels unfamiliar to you. I'm myself is in this area of my life right now where I feel like I'm in the uncharted sea where I don't really know which way to go when it's concerning my area of love life. Now, I don't know if everybody's in this because we all on different paths, so we may be feeling this feeling for certain or different reasons of our lives. But for my particular life, I share my own personal journey. This how I feel about my love life, where I don't know which action to take or which way to go. And just like I pull cards for you to help you on your journey, I pull cards for myself. And I was told in this period of my life to just stand still. Stand still. And sometimes in life, you have to do that. You have to stand still and wait for a good opportunity to come in. That will require you to remain having faith, let go of doubt, tune out all those thoughts in your head of what could go wrong or what if this or what if that, and just focus. Center yourself, focus. Knock out all the negative thoughts of what if this, what could go wrong, what if they don't really love me, what if their job don't really come through, or what if they don't really like the new version of myself that I'm presenting to the world. What if they don't like my sexuality? I've been hiding who I truly am, type stuff. How about you silence all those thoughts? Stand still for a minute. Have faith and wait on the right opportunity, right person, right place of thing. Quit trying to rush, quit trying to force, quit trying to get an immediate answer, and just sit still with yourself for a minute. Because that's what I'm doing right now when it comes to that personal journey of mine. So hopefully, me sharing my personal journey will be able to help someone out there in the crowd. Well, with that being said, I'm going to get ready to end this live, and I thank everybody for tuning in. If you want a personal reading for me to go fuller and more detail for you, please reach out to me. Energy of Oshun. Peace, love, and light and healing energy to everyone who joined.